If you are doing a job, you're doing a business, you're in UK, Canada, Ireland, USA, somewhere in the world, and you want to have a portfolio in Dubai in which you can buy an apartment and put that on Airbnb. So there are going to be two solutions for this. Still want to have a piece of pie in Dubai, you want to have an apartment for yourself, a really nice apartment, and at the same time you want to put your apartment on Airbnb and get the maximum return on investment on your property and get the maximum rentals. So okay guys, now finally you have made up your mind for investing in Dubai. I congratulate you for that, but the journey for you has started. I know that you're looking for an apartment for yourself and you're also looking for something on short-term rental. So you want to buy an apartment, you want to put that on Airbnb, you're really attracted towards this idea of this business that everyone is doing in Dubai, which is short-term rental. Because we have a huge influx of tourists in Dubai, one of the highest in the world, and you really want to take a piece of pie from this market. So certainly you're looking for this opportunity for Airbnb for your apartment. You want to buy an apartment and you want to put that on Airbnb. So this video, I will be explaining you in detail how you can do it from the comfort of your home. It is very important for you to understand this thing, because if you are doing a job, you're doing a business, you're in UK, Canada, Ireland, USA, somewhere in the world, and you want to have a portfolio in Dubai in which you can buy an apartment and put that on Airbnb. So there are going to be two solutions for this. The normal solution, that what people are doing at the moment, is that they buy the units and then they manage it themselves. Or the second thing they do is they buy the units and they get some companies, for those who are doing Airbnb, and then they have a contract with them, and either those tenants, they buy your apartment for a long-term rent for 1 year. Let's say they do a contract with you for 1 year, and then they put it on a short term in which you're not going to make money. So the only option that normally you're left with is that you have an apartment on your name and then you hire a short-term rental company in which they can basically do the short-term rental for you and they charge for that. There are hidden costs with this also, which these companies also charge. Some companies are professional, some are not. I'll tell you an experience of one of my clients. So what happened with him was that he had an apartment actually in Business Bay. He hired a short-term rental company. What happened was that there was this client who booked the apartment for 4 nights, and that tenant was staying in that apartment. So after 4 days, he asked the guy who was managing my client's apartment that I want to rent it for the next week also. So he simply said to that tenant that, okay, I can give you a discount on it, just don't book it online through Airbnb or booking.com again, and I'll give you a discount and you can stay for the next week again. So my client came to know about this thing, and obviously this would have been happening multiple times over the past 1 year. So he suffered a great loss because of this. But not all companies can do it, but still it's something that raises concern that this thing is happening right now in the market. So solutions. What is the solution for this? You're in your country, you're in your city, you have your commitments, but you still want to have a piece of pie in Dubai. You want to have an apartment for yourself, a really nice apartment, and at the same time you want to put your apartment on Airbnb and get the maximum return on investment on your property and get the maximum rentals. So two developers in Dubai, those who have addressed this issue, and this is very interesting because these developers are really on top of their game. What they have done is that they've got their companies and they're doing in-house everything. So at the time when you're going to buy a property from them, when you're going to buy an apartment from them, you can opt for this service, and they have two services in that. First is that you can opt for a service where they can fully furnish your unit. So they'll put everything, the beds, the mattress, the curtains, everything. They're going to fully furnish your unit. And the second thing that you can opt from them is that they can put your apartment on short-term rental. They're going to post it on Airbnb, they're going to post it on booking.com and on different platforms, and they're going to book the unit for you, and after that they're going to clean the unit for you, and they're going to charge the standard market rate, or in some cases even less than the market rate, and they'll just transfer the money to your account. And the most important part is that the reason why they've started it is because to maintain a quality and certain standard in that building, so that the quality gets maintained. So the two company names, one is called Shoba Realty. It's a fantastic developer, one of the most premium developers in Dubai. Actually, Shoba has a case study in Harvard that is, Shoba is actually the only fully backward integrated company in the world. So they have got their own factories, everything in-house. The second company, it's called Benghati. I'm sure you've heard about Benghati. They are the most rising stars in Dubai at the moment. The first building of Jacob & Co., the first building of Bugatti, the first building of Mercedes-Benz. All these buildings are being built by Benghati. They are the portfolio of Benghati. So Benghati also have a record of completing their projects within 2 years. So these are the only two developers that we have in the market who are offering this short-term rental service, and you can also rent them your apartment from them on a long term also. Another really interesting part, if you are really getting into the Airbnb business and you want to expand your portfolio of your properties that you want to own and do it on short-term rental at the same time, is that you really need to pick an apartment or a property for yourself which can mark the maximum amenities in that area. So you need to have sauna, swimming pool, good view. So the maximum activities or maximum facilities that a building can have, the higher the rate you can charge from your tenant. So as far as Shoba is concerned, their projects have sometimes 25 plus amenities, 30 plus amenities in just one building. They have a mall in their buildings. So it really helps you in terms of renting your apartment. And one last but not the least, you try to make sure that the property that you're trying to buy is near the public transportation. It is very important for short-term rental especially, because if you have an apartment which is nearby the metro station, the metro train station, because a lot of tourists use that service to go all around Dubai. Look for properties that are either right beside established metro stations, or look for a property that is beside a metro station which is coming up in near future. So guys, that's about it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. This would have been an informative video for you. My job to make videos for you is to help you guys to make the right decision and to make the decision from the comfort of your home. If you've liked my video, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel and do comment below. And if you need any information, I'm a RERA certified real estate broker in Dubai. You can WhatsApp me. My number is in the description, and I would love to assist you and help you with this purchase process. Pleasure. I'm going to see you in the next video. Ciao.